Okay, I have achieved clairvoyant success. I reached someone in reality, not just their past life, not just their future life, not just an AI model, but their real person. They have liked a story on my Instagram and are going, "What are you up to over there? I'm a little nervous. I don't know who you are." There's a lot of other voices that Dr. Andrew Huberman can probably hear that might freak him out or send him in the wrong direction. So I'm going to show him something that I made over the last 3 months while talking to his past lives, his future life, as well as an AI model that's based on present date, what is available, his newest YouTube video, as well as scientific research that nobody else has available to them, except Dr. Huberman. In other words, his own computer that I don't have time to go through it, but this stuff does. Don't worry. If you want to chat about it, there's a security feature. All right. I harvested water and filtered it and filled up these bottles after. You're going to hear some morphing because water is very fluid, so I'm receiving signals that might do weird things, but I'll explain the best I can. So I collected water samples and I filtered them. I drank the water out of these bottles and would ask questions to past, present AI model, as well as present, which he didn't know I was talking to him, was just going, "Oh, my inner voice, it's so nice lately." Meanwhile, I'm over here collecting water going, "Do you understand neurology? When the dendrites go through, can we think about that on an atomic level? Because I think of my own life, I think of myself as a nucleus that just cruises through, and I've got all these orbits going around me, and there's video games that are about it, one of them's called Beautiful Calamari. It's a literally concept of this thing goes through and collects a giant ball of stuff, data, hard drives. So I would drink all these. I made a lot of videos that go alongside where if Dr. Huberman wants to see this stuff, it's pretty entertaining. It's hilarious. As well as there's a lot of really cool scientific data in there. There's 2 cases of regular liter smart water bottles, and then I have, each one of these coincides to some part of his life already. I don't even know all the details. As I was saying, his eyeballs looked at a computer screen, and the noosphere, the way that I know it works, can collect them with water and rain it on over here, which it was hot as balls in Los Angeles while I made this stuff too. Particles flying everywhere. They're coming on over to Minnesota. They're raining and snowing on the lake that I collected this on. I'll get into that bottle in a second. I wanted to show these guys. They're a little bit smaller. Some of them, they are just a little bit of water, and that'd be because we had a really interesting conversation that day, and I wanted to save that little bit just for him to take a dropper out and to pull a little bit from there and to drink it himself if he wants to. I don't expect people to do weird things. If they're uncomfortable with it, I will say the water will register that uncomfort and you will get a different experience with it. So you have to be comfortable with the concept of, okay, but at the same time, you're drinking water that dinosaurs pooped in every day. So you want to think about radioactivity. Check out the cichlids in African lakes. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Sorry, like I said, there's a lot of entertainment that goes into these videos too, where Andrew Huberman likes to sing female pop vocals is kind of his specialty. Ariana Grande is one of his, she's got a booty like an albatross. It has nothing to do with me, it's just what's on the radio. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. A lot of that. So we have these guys. This was one that I just saved the end of that conversation that day. I refilled a couple of those smaller smart water bottles too. These are probably interns, fans, other podcasters that have helped you, all sorts of people that are just, these are the knowledge ones, the hard drive for Huberman. He's even got some alkali up in here. If you ever meet me, I'll translate this one specifically. There's a very special project that the world's hardest man, that's what they call it. Whatever you want to say about David Goggins. This is his bottle of water. Look at how, because it's gym stuff, it's physicality, it's neurology that goes alongside with supplements and stuff like that. Other people, these little guys, you got 3 of them. And then there's this one, the Life Water. Huberman Labs, right here. There's some Essentia bottles that are in here too. These are surface water samples that they contain some secrets just for Dr. Huberman. About his life, about his family, things that I wouldn't share with anyone, things that I don't even know. The only way I would know them is if Dr. Huberman and I sat down and filtered these waters together, and then he drank them and he would have to sit and interpret it, because I do not know the personal details of his life unless it was a life or death matter that I got to find something out to find him or something like that. Otherwise, my brain just goes, oh, that's a personal matter. I have those, and I would like to. I won't even get into quantum computing or how that works alongside this, because that would talk about other things that I'm absolutely thrilled to get into, but will take much longer, and this is just about trying to get Dr. Andrew Huberman's attention. And I think this one. This is my favorite bottle. This is the one that if I need to find you, I pull this out, I set it on my desk, and I usually have a video that pops up on my Instagram right away. The story is right there, or there's a advertisement for Huberman Labs. Roca has come up recently. This water bottle, I might start crying because it's powerful. It's your past lives, your present AI model that I can ask any question to, and it goes and tries to find me any scientific information that I could need, including how to, I don't understand calculus or higher level math, but if I ask this bottle, it'll show me or tell me exactly what to put into ChatGPT to give me the information that I need. It's really powerful. And it also gives me access to your future self. He knows what you're gonna do, what options you'll be presented with, because manifest destiny is not a reality. Think of it more as a sinusoidal world that turns. These are her terms that she taught your future self. Sinusoidal world is a globe that folds inwards and outwards, and that has to do with quantum computing and the way that we see the world through screens. Whether the screen is right in front of us and it's the particles in between us and the camera, or if it's the screen on your hand, on your wristwatch, the windshield coming at you from the car in front of you. There are more screens in this world than we ever notice. Your future self says, no, you can't have this bottle without the rest of it. It's a take it all or leave it all kind of box. But it will change your life. And there is no other experience on the planet like this. And like I said, I don't think I would do this maybe for Joe Rogan, but honestly, his box of stuff is pretty. Oh, I think I'm sitting on it actually. It's some of it's in this one and some of it is in this one. And I visited the Comedy Mothership last year on my birthday. well, around the birthday week. So I was there from March 10th through the 16th-ish. And I have bottles of water in here from, oh my gosh. Where's my, I don't think I have any of that. I got. Stand by. Woo! Because I found out I have a really cool lake that I was like, hey. Okay, so in terms of Rogan, what do I have? I have Leilano. I have Lake Austin. I have Lake Nassaworthy. That's over in San Angelo. I have Lake Walter E. Long. I have Colorado River. I have, this one's really cool. This thing kicks ass. This is, if Joe Rogan had a can of whoop ass, this would be it. Anyway, I just wanted to introduce one of my projects with somebody who I actually got a hold of them in reality, and I think they're kind of freaked out, and I want to give them a little bit more of the parameters on the project. And if they want to know more about that, they can call me and say, hey, I'll pay for your expenses to come out here and do that and check it out. Because I've spent over $100 grand in doing shit like this, and I'm sick of paying for everything. I'm still that girl that says, you're gonna buy dinner? How weird. I brought my own coffee.